This was the most difficult exam on Earth. When the candidates received their test papers, they discovered they were blank. Everyone found it incredible, but no one questioned it. It turned out, the examiner had just established 3 rules. They couldn't leave the room before the exam ended. They couldn't speak to anyone except other candidates, and they couldn't dirty their test papers. After pressing the countdown timer, the examiner turned and left. The exam would last a total of 80 minutes. Looking at the blank papers, everyone fell into confusion. It seemed that a job with a monthly salary of $5 million wasn't so easy to obtain. Just then, a woman seemed to have thought of the answer. She believed the company wanted them to write their own resumes, but as soon as she started writing, the security guard beside her walked over to her. She was then taken out of the exam room. Seeing this, the others quickly put down their pens. They hadn't expected that writing would also count as dirtying the test paper. Another woman thought that special methods might be needed to make words appear on the paper. The others agreed with her viewpoint. They quickly took their papers under the lights, but the papers showed no change. A man nearby immediately thought that special lighting might be needed, but there was no such equipment in the room. Just when everyone reached another impasse, a blonde woman suggested there must be emergency lights in the room. So, they immediately smashed all the lights in the room. When the room plunged into darkness, the emergency lights indeed turned on. They excitedly brought their papers to check, but still saw nothing. Then the woman seemed to think of something. She quickly approached the security guard and reached into his pocket. Since she wasn't violating any rules, the guard didn't stop her. The woman pulled out a lighter from his pocket. Looking at the smoke detector on the ceiling, she seemed to have a new idea. The woman suggested that it might not contain water, but some other liquid. The others thought she had a point. So the woman stood on the table and lit the lighter, while the others prepared below.